Hello students, in this video I am going to solve one problem based on bodies in series. This is the problem. Figure shows a bar consisting of 3 lengths. Find the stresses in the 3 parts and the total extension of the bar for an axial pull of 40 kilonewton. So one pull is there, one load is there, 40 kilonewton, and take E is equal to 2 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square, and this figure is given. Now this is section 1, say section A, B, C, D. For section 1, diameter is 30 mm and length is 180 mm. For section BC, diameter of section BC is 20 mm and length of BC is 260 mm. Then diameter of CD is 32.5 mm and length is 160 mm. Let us draw free body diagram. So how to solve this? So we have given pool is there, P, pool P is equal to 40 kilonewton is given, means 40,000 Newton, and modulus of elasticity E is given 2 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square, and this diagram is given. Now let us solve this. We have to find what we have to find the stresses in the 3 parts and the total extension. So this is part 1, this is part 2, and this is part 3. So stresses in part 1, 2 and 3 means sigma 1, sigma 2 and sigma 3. And also total extension means total delta L. Total delta L we have to find. Let us see how to find. In the solution, first draw a free body diagram. This is section AB, section BC and section CD. The length of this section is 180 mm. The length of this section is 260 mm. Length of this section is 160 mm. Actually, it is not required to draw this free body diagram for one pull or one load. If the load is different at different section, then this diagram is very important. In this case, there is no free body diagram is required, but now we have to draw this diagram. 40 kilonewton. At every section the load is same, 40 kilonewton. Now the diameter of this section is 30 mm, diameter of this section is 20 mm, and diameter of this section is 32.5 mm. So we have to find out stresses. So what is the formula for stress? You know, the sigma is equal to P divided by A. So sigma 1 is equal to P divided by A1. Sigma 1 is equal to P divided by A1. Sigma 2 is equal to P divided by A2. And sigma 3 is equal to P divided by A3. So we require A1, A2 and A3. So first find out A1, then A2 and A3. So what is A1? The rod is circular, so pi by 4 D1 square. What is D1? D1 is 30. So pi by 4 into 30 square. So it becomes 706.858 mm square. What is A2? A2 is pi by 4 D2 square. That is equal to pi by 4 into D2 is 20. So 20 square. So it becomes 314.159 mm square. Then A3 is pi by 4 D3 square. That is equal to pi by 4 into 32.5 bracket square. So it becomes 829.576 mm square. So these are the areas. Now find out stress in every section. So stress in section 1, stress in section 2 and stress in section 3. So for section 1, sigma 1 is equal to P divided by A1. So what is P? P is a 40,000 is given, 40,000 divided by A1 is 706.858. Sigma 1 becomes 56.588 Newton per mm square. Then what is sigma 2? Sigma 2 is P divided by A2. So 40,000 divided by A2 is 314.159. So sigma 2 is equal to 127.324 Newton per mm square. And what is sigma 3? Sigma 3 is P by A3. So 40,000 divided by A3 is 829.576. So sigma 3 is equal to 48.217 Newton per mm square. So these three are the stresses in every section. So sigma 1 is stress in this section. You can say it is 56.58. Then sigma 2 is stress in this section having diameter 20 mm and it is 127.324. Means मतलब इससे ज़्यादा सिग्मा 2 सिग्मा 1 से ज़्यादा है और दोनों से कम सिग्मा 3 है. तो डायमीटर अगर आप देखेंगे तो सेक्शन 1 का डायमीटर 30 mm है, सेक्शन 2 का डायमीटर है 20 mm. सो सबसे छोटा डायमीटर इस सेक्शन का है. तो सबसे जो छोटा डायमीटर है उसके लिए स्ट्रेस ज़्यादा आ रहा है और जो सबसे बड़ा डायमीटर है सिग्मा 3 का मतलब थर्ड सेक्शन का तो उसका स्ट्रेस है उसमें कम आ रहा है. तो फेल्योर कहाँ होगा? जिसमें स्ट्रेस ज़्यादा आ रहा है उस सेक्शन का पहले फेल्योर होगा. तो डिज़ाइन के लिए ये बात बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट होती. तो इस तरह से आप स्ट्रेस निकाल सकते. अब आपको क्या निकालना है? नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड डेल्टा एल एक्सटेंशन, टोटल एक्सटेंशन ऑफ द this composite figure. So now see how to find out delta L. So total delta L we know delta L1 plus delta L2 plus delta L3. That is equal to P1 L1 divided by A1 E1 plus P2 L2 divided by A2 E2 plus P3 L3 divided by A3 E3. Now here P is same. So P1 is equal to P2 is equal to P3 is equal to P. And E is also same because only one E is given. So E1 is equal to E2 is equal to E3 is equal to this E. Now different is what? Only length is different for 3 sections and area is different for 3 sections. So put the values. P1 is what? 40,000 into, first find out delta L1. So 40,000 into L1 is 180 divided by A1 706.85 into E1 is 2 into 10 raised to 5. So this becomes 0.0509 mm. Then delta L2 is equal to P2 L2 divided by A2 E2. So 40,000 into L2 is 260 divided by A2 314.159 into E2 मतलब E2 into 10 raised to 5. So this becomes delta L2 0.1655 mm. Then delta L3 is equal to P3 L3 divided by A33. So P3 means P 40,000 into L3 160, A 829.576 into E 10 raised to 2 into 10 raised to 5. So this becomes 0.0385 mm. Now total delta L is equal to summation of these three. So delta L1 plus delta L2 plus delta L3. So it becomes 0.0509 plus 0.1655 plus 0.385. So this is equal to 0.2549 mm. So this is the final answer. So this is the simple way or simple method to find out total extension of the bars in series or bodies in series and stresses in each section of the composite figure. So thank you very much.